Hey folks, it's common to use a map or object to create a key value data structure in JavaScript. But you have to keep in mind some stuff to achieve some performance if you are working with them. So today I want to show you some different approach and some different performance issue or problem if you decide to use one or the other in case of a different scenario. So don't waste time and let's jump in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's start from the object. So the example is pretty simple. I create an iteration with 1 million element and 10 million element, and I create an object using the number of the iteration, and if the number is even, in this case I use the number value, else I transform it in a string. And then I create an object with the key, with the value undefined in this case. And then I iterate again over all this number, and I'll try to check if the key exists in the object or not. In this case, every time the object exists, and it's not part of the goal of this video. But we can now check the result of this approach. Okay, I open my terminal and node source/map.js, and in 156 milliseconds we have the result. It's a good performance, but now we can check the different if we use the map. Okay, I start with cut all the stuff, comment it, and create a new example for the map. In this case, map is another data structure exposed by JavaScript that accepts a list of a key and a value, and then you can add some element, a new element in the collection using the set, and the set accepts the key and then the value, in this case undefined. Can remove object in this case, and then we can use the method as to check if inside of the map exists the key in this case. And then we can also change this with map to have a different log. Another important stuff about the map, in the key you can use also object like object or array or symbol, and this is not possible if you are using an object in JavaScript, because JavaScript object use string and number to keep the key in this case. Using map you can use also reference type like object and array. Now we can check the result in the terminal. Okay, now it's time to see the result in the terminal, and I open my terminal and node source/map.js, and this time the duration is 170 milliseconds, 17 milliseconds. As you can notice, this approach is a bit faster than the previous one, and it's better to use map if you are using a different kind of keys. In this case, the collection contains keys of type number or string, and in this case map has a better performance than the object. But what happens if you have a key of type string or number and only string or number? Let's try it. Okay, I already prepared the code, so in this case the key is directly the iteration. The same is for the object. in this case, when we check with the as our own property key, we use the same pattern. And the same is for the map. In this case, we are using the iteration as key and the iteration as key for check. And now it's time to run this in the terminal. I open my terminal and now node source map.js, and as you can notice, this time something is changed. The object has a better performance than the map, and the time is really different in this case, because object takes 46 milliseconds and the map takes 388 milliseconds. And as you can imagine, it's two different time if you are talking about performance. And as you can notice, in this case, when you have the same kind of key, object is better than map. So now you have all the notion to make the best decision when you are using map or object to create a key value object, and you have to use it to check if something exists in your set. Okay, that's all. Now you have all the notion to make the best decision if you are working on a key value object, and you have to use it to check if a key exists inside of your set. So I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you like it, please hit the like button below. And if you wanna stay updated with my content, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and see you soon. Bye bye.